Magandang araw, ako pong muli si Imelda B. de Guzman at ang topic ko ngayon is about factoring general trinomials. Ito yung last part ng factoring polynomial sa ating module. Okay, buklatin ninyo ang inyong module on page 7. Makikita ninyo ang mga examples na nandito. Okay, so maghanda ng papel ng inyong notebook or ng ballpen at isulat ang mga mahalagang steps na aking sasabihin. If the problem is a trinomial, check if it is perfect square trinomial, trinomial whose leading coefficient is 1, and trinomial whose leading coefficient is not 1. So, meron tayong tatlong pamamaraan ng pagsasagot ng trinomial. So, tingnan natin kung alin dito sa mga binanggit kong different types of factoring ang applicable sa inyong mga examples. Okay, so simulan na natin ang ating lesson. Okay, ang first example natin is about perfect square of trinomial. Okay, natatandaan nyo ba yung last lesson natin about special products? Okay, so ito yung square of binomial. Ang tawag sa sagot ng square of binomial, pag minultiply natin yun, is perfect square of trinomial. So, tingnan nyo yung pattern, ha? Balikan ninyo yung lesson na yon para mas makita ninyo na sila ay magkabaligtad lang. Okay? So, simulan na natin ang ating example. Okay, so, ang example natin is a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Gagawa tayo ng ating parentheses. So, ibig sabihin, dyan natin ilalagay yung ating binomial factor. Okay. Next is, follow these steps. Okay, so we have, find the square root of the first term, which is a squared. I-divide lang natin yung exponent natin sa 2, then it is equal to a. So, isusulat natin yung ating sagot doon sa parentheses. So, we have a. Number 2, okay, wait muna. Nakikita nyo ba yung binilugan ko? It is plus. If the sign of the middle term is plus, the sign of our binomial factor is also plus or positive. Okay? Next, find the square root of the last term. Ang last term natin is b squared. I-divide lang ang ating exponent sa 2, then it is equal to b. Okay? Sulat naman natin yung b doon as our second term of the binomial factor. So, i-check natin kung ang ating nakuhang binomial factor is tama. Okay, so paano natin yun gagawin? Okay, multiply the first term and second term. A times B. Then, multiply the product by 2. So, ganito ang itsura. A times B is equal to AB. AB times 2 is equal to 2AB. Okay? Tingnan ninyo. Yung ating sagot na 2AB ay nagmatch doon sa middle term of our given. Okay? So, ganyan ang hahanapin natin. Dapat yung ating magiging, pagkatapos natin ma-multiply yung ating factors sa 2, dapat it is equivalent to that middle term. So, pag ganyan, ibig sabihin, nandun na tayo. Tama na yung ating sagot. So, ang gagawin na lang natin is, lagyan natin yung ating binomial factor ng exponent na 2. Tama. So, ang factor ng a squared plus 2ab plus b squared is equal to quantity a plus b raised to the second power, or pwede nating isulat as quantity a plus b times quantity a plus b. You can check your answer using the pattern of square binomial or use the multiplication of two binomials. Okay? Next example is x squared plus 6x plus 9. So, gawa ulit tayo ng parentheses. Follow these steps. Find the square root of the first term. X squared, i-divide natin yung exponent sa 2, we have x. Isulat natin yung x doon sa parentheses. Okay, next. positive yung ating middle term. So, ang sign of the binomial factor is also positive. Then, find the square root of the last term, which is 9. So, it is equal to 3. So, isulat naman natin yung 3 as our second term of the binomial factor. Okay, so tingnan na natin kung magsasatisfy or magmamatch ba yung ating product ng first term at second term na imumultiply sa 2 doon sa ating middle term na 6x. Okay, sundan ito. Multiply x times 3 is equal to 3x. Multiply 3x by 2 is equal to 6x. Okay, nakita ninyo, parehong ang ating sagot. So, we have doon sa ating middle term. So, ibig sabihin, nasa tamang factors na tayo. Okay, so ang gagawin na lang natin is, lagyan ng exponent na 2 yung ating sagot. So, ang factor of x squared plus 6x plus 9 is equal to x plus 3 raised to the second power. Ayan. Pwede rin natin siyang isulat as quantity x plus 3 times quantity x plus 3. Okay, next example, we have 4x squared minus 20xy plus 25y squared. Gawa ulit tayo ng parentheses. Follow these steps. Find the square root of the first term. Square root of 4x squared is equal to 2x. Sulat yung 2x sa taas, sa parentheses. Sa loob ng parentheses. Then, yung sign ng middle term natin is minus. So, ang sign din ng ating binomial factor is minus or negative. Find the square root of the last term, 25y squared. Then, it is equal to 5y. That will be our second term of the binomial factor. Okay, nakukuha? So, check na natin kung tama yung ating sagot. So, i-check natin kung after multiplying these two terms by 2, at ang magiging sagot ay negative 20xy. So, ibig sabihin, tama na yung ating sagot. Okay, so, tingnan ulit nga natin. Yan. So, sagot na pala ito. So, ibig sabihin, i-multiply natin yung 2x by negative 5y. We have negative 10xy. Then, multiply yung negative 10xy by 2. It is equal to negative 20xy. So, di ba yun yung ating middle term ng ating given? So, therefore, our answer is quantity 2x minus 5y raised to the second power. Pwede yan i-expand ha. Magiging 2x, quantity 2x minus 5y times quantity 2x minus 5y. Madali lang, di ba, class? So, para ma-check ninyo kung tama ang inyong sagot, you may use the pattern of square binomial or multiplication of two binomials. Okay? Okay, another type naman ng ating factoring. So, this time, it is factoring whose leading coefficient is 1. So, kamukha rin ng perfect square trinomial, di ba? Okay. So, kamukha lang. Pero, iba. Hindi ito PST. Okay? So, sundan natin ang mga steps. Tingnan muna natin yung ating first term. Okay. Kaya siya tinawag na leading coefficient is 1 dahil walang kasama or imaginary yung 1 doon sa x squared. Siya yung unang term sa ating trinomial. Kaya, leading coefficient is 1. Okay, so this time, we're going to make two sets of parentheses. Kasi, ang sagot ng mga trinomials, pag finactor ito, is always two binomial factors. Okay, gawa na tayo ng parentheses. Then, follow these steps. First, find the square root of the first term, x squared. Okay, i-divide ulit natin sa 2 ang exponent that is equivalent to x. Okay, sulat natin yung x doon sa ating first first parenthesis and doon naman sa kabila yung x sa isang parenthesis. Okay, pinaghiwalay natin sila. Next is Give the factors of the last term, which is 12, whose sum matches that of the middle term, which is 7. So, hahanap tayo ng factors ng 12 na pag pinag-plus natin, dapat ay equal to positive 7. So, tingnan nyo yung table na ginawa ko. So, factors of 12, we have 6 times 2 is equal to 12. Pag pinag-plus naman natin, 6 plus 2 is equal to 8. So, hindi siya match doon sa middle term. So, we're going to try another factors. So, 4 times 3 is equal to 12. Then, add these two factors. We have 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. So, ibig sabihin, itong factors na to, nag-match doon sa ating middle term na 7. So, ibig sabihin, these are the factors na, or these are the factors na isusulat natin dun sa ating mga parentheses. Okay, so sundan ninyo. Positive 4 at positive 3. So, the factors of x squared plus 7x plus 12 is quantity x plus 4 times quantity x plus 3. Okay? So, at ang factoring whose leading coefficient is 1 is trial, by trial and error ang gagawin. Okay? So, to check if your answer is correct, ang gagawin nyo lang is use FOIL method or yung multiplication of two binomials. Okay? Another example, we have x squared minus 7x plus 12. So, kagaya ito ng kanina natin. But this time, ang sign of the middle term is negative. Okay? So, sundan ninyo ulit ang ating steps. So, gagawa ulit tayo ng dalawang sets ng parentheses because the factors of trinomial is always two binomial factors. Okay? So, find the square root of the first term. We have x squared divided by 2. So, it is equal to x. So, ilagay yung x doon sa first parenthesis at yung x naman doon sa kabila. Okay? Next, give the factors of the last term, which is positive 12, whose sum matches that of the middle term, which is negative 7. So, napansin nyo ba na dapat ay positive ang last term, tapos ang middle term ay negative? So, anong naiisip nyong signs ng ating mga factors? Okay, so dapat meron kayong na-anticipate ninyo na kung ano ang magiging sign ng factors, ha? So, pag positive ang ating last term, ibig sabihin ang factors natin ay parehong positive or parehong negative. So, this time, positive ang ating last term, pero ang ating middle term is negative. So, ibig sabihin, ang ating factors dapat ay parehong negative. Okay? So, sundan ulit itong table. So, ang factors of positive 12 is negative 3 and negative 4. So, that is equal to positive 12. So, kunin natin yung sum ng ating factors. We have negative 3 plus negative 4. It is equivalent to negative 7. So, negative 7 ay kapareho nung ating sagot sa ating middle term. We have negative 7, di ba? So, therefore, yung negative 3 and negative 4 will be our factors na gagamitin doon sa ating binomial factor. So, paano natin yun susulat? So, it is quantity x minus 4 times quantity x minus 3. So, check ninyo using multiplication of two binomials. Next example is x squared plus 3x minus 18. Okay, ang factors ng trinomial is or are two binomials. Okay, so first, we're going to find the square root of the first term, which is x squared. I-divide lang natin yung ating exponent sa 2. So, that is equivalent to x. So, isusulat natin yung x dun sa ating first parenthesis at doon naman sa isang parenthesis natin. Okay. So, next is, give the factors of the last term, which is negative 18, whose sum matches that of the middle term, which is positive 3. So, as you can see, our last term is negative 18. So, ibig sabihin, ang factors or the sign of the factors must be positive and negative. Okay? So, ang sign naman ng ating middle term is positive. So, ibig sabihin, kung ano yung sign ng middle term, ibig sabihin nun, yung malaking factor ng ating last term will be positive. Okay? So, sundan ninyo itong table na to. Factors of negative 18, we have negative 6 times positive 3 is equal to negative 18. So, when we add this, we have negative 6 plus 3 is equal to negative 3. So, nakikita ninyo, dahil ang sign ng malaking number is negative, so, ang magiging sagot natin is negative 3 na hindi match doon sa ating second term. So, try natin yung iba. Positive 6 times negative 3 is equal to negative 18. Positive 6 plus negative 3 is equal to positive 3. So, therefore, yung 6 at negative 3 ang factors na ating hinahanap na nag-match doon sa ating middle term na positive 3. So, ang factoring quadratic trinomial whose leading coefficient is 1 is ginagawa natin yan by trial and error. So, maghahanap, susubok tayo ng mga factors na magsasatisfy or magmamatch doon sa ating middle term. Okay? So, isulat na natin yung ating nakuhang factors. We have positive 6 and negative 3. So, ganyan ha ang pagsusulat ng ating binomial factors. Okay, so para ma-check ninyo kung tama yung ating nakuhang sagot, ang gagawin nyo lang is use the FOIL method or yung multiplication of two binomials. This time, our topic is about factoring quadratic trinomial whose leading coefficient is not 1. Okay, so tingnan ninyo yung first term of our given. So, it is 6z squared. So, that is our leading coefficient. So, 6 is greater than 1, kaya it is factoring quadratic trinomial whose leading coefficient is not 1. So, paano ang pagkukuha ng factors ng ganitong given? Okay, so try natin itong sagutan by following these steps. First, we're going to factors or find the factors of the first term, 6z squared. Okay? So, gagawa tayo ng dalawang parentheses. Kasi, ang magiging sagot natin o ang factors natin ay dalawang binomial factors. So, try natin yung 2z and 3z. So, 2z times 3z is equal to 6z squared. So, yun yung factors ng ating first term. Next is factors of the last term, which is negative 6. So, ito by trial and error din, ha? So, pwedeng sumubok, magsubok, magsagot, tapos pag nagkamali, try ulit ng ibang mga factors. Okay, next. Factors of negative 6, we have negative 3 and positive 2. Okay? So, try natin. Tingnan nga natin kung tama ang ating sagot. Ano ang gagamitin nating pang-check? We're going to use the multiplication of two binomials. Dapat ang maging sagot natin ay kapareho ng ating given. Okay, so, sundan pa itong another step. Get the product of the inner terms. Negative 3 times 3z is equal to negative 9z. Next, get the product of the outer terms. 2z times 2 is equal to 4z. Then, get the sum of all the products. We have negative 9z plus 4z is equal to negative 5z. So, napansin ninyo, magkapareho yung ating sagot doon sa ating middle term. So, therefore, ang factors of 6z squared minus 5z minus 6 is equivalent to quantity 2z minus 3 times quantity 3z plus 2. Okay? Nasundan, class? Kopyahin ito, mga steps na to para hindi kayo mahirapan sa inyong pagsasagot. Ayan. Yan ang ating sagot. Another example, we have 2k squared minus 11k plus 12. Okay? So, ang leading coefficient natin is not equal to 1. So, ang gagawin natin ay factors of the first term. Kunin natin yung factors ng first term, 2k squared. Ano-ano ang ating naiisip? Okay, ilista ninyo. Ilista ninyo sa inyong notebook kung ano naiisip niyo mga factors ng 2. Okay? So, 2 is a prime number, right? So, we only have 2 and 1. Tama. Next. Sulat natin. So, 2k, tapos k na dun sa kabila. Huwag nang isusulat ang 1 before the variable, ha? Kasi imaginary na lang yon. Okay, next is factors of the last term, positive 12. So, ano naiisip nyo mga factors of positive 12? Okay, isulat sa inyong notebook. So, positive 12 is a composite number. Maraming mga factors ang positive 12. Okay, isip at itry kung ito ay mag-fit doon sa ating given polynomial or trinomial. So, ang naisip ko is negative 3 at negative 4. So, negative 3 and negative 4 is equal to positive 12. Okay? So, dapat meron din kayong correct manipulation sa mga signs ng inyong numbers. Okay? Para maging tama ang inyong sagot. So, check natin kung tama yung ating nakuhang binomial factors. Okay? Get the product of the inner terms. We have negative 3 times k is equal to negative 3k. And 4, get the product of the outer terms, which is 2k times negative 4 is equal to negative k, 8k. Then, get the sum of all the products. Negative 3k minus 8k, that is equivalent to negative 11k. So, match ulit yung ating sagot dun sa ating middle term. Okay? So, ganyan lang kadali, class, ang pagsasagot. Susundan, ang lesson na ito, isulat lahat ng mahalagang konsepto at mga steps upang magamit ninyo sa inyong mga pag-aaral. Ayan. Ang factors natin is quantity 2k minus 3 times quantity k minus 4.